Hi guys, so it's Chloe here in Mexico City. I have been here for a few days now, and I have to say, for a foodie like me, Mexico City is an absolute paradise. Before I came here, I kind of asked myself, how many tacos could one person eat? And I think over the last few days, I may have broken a few records. When I came here, I kind of thought, I suppose the way everyone back home thinks, that a taco is this kind of crispy, round shaped kind of tortilla thing, and I've never ever been so wrong in my life. It is absolutely nothing like what we think it is. In Mexico City, you can have tacos for breakfast, you can have tacos for lunch, you can have tacos for dinner. Over the last few days, I've had the great pleasure of trying seafood tacos, I've had shellfish tacos, I've had beef tacos, I've had chicken tacos. There's so many different types of tacos that I really could probably keep eating tacos every day for the rest of my stay here. Now, one of the things that really caught my attention is back home in Ireland, when we talk about a tortilla, it's usually made of wheat flour. And in Mexico, the most popular type of tortilla is actually made out of corn. So corn in Mexico is really important. I would say corn is almost sacred here in Mexico. And it's nothing like the sweet corn, the yellow corn that we eat at home, that they eat is actually white. So I've realized that rather than call it corn, what they eat here is probably more similar to what we would call maize. But I would say that I'm going to give another few types of tacos a go. There's still an awful lot I haven't tried, and I have to admit that I'm pretty pleased to keep trying them. So another great thing I've learned about tacos this week is that there really is a taco for every budget. So I started off maybe going to a few places where the tacos were a little bit cheaper. It all depends really on the filling that you go for. Some of them come more with like a stewed meat. You can go for kind of seafood, shellfish. It's getting a little bit more expensive there. And in the last few days, I also went to a restaurant that I suppose you could consider that specializes in fine dining, and they even had tacos on the menu. So of course I had to try to compare it to my other experiences. And I was brought out the most beautiful steak cooked over coals slowly. It was so tender, and I was able to put the steak in my taco. And I really didn't expect that when I came here. Everyone keeps talking about tacos as fast food, and I suppose when I associate fast food with what we get back home, I always think of kind of quick, unhealthy kind of foods, but a taco really is what you make of it. It can be as healthy or as deliciously greasy as you really want it to be. One other taco I had in the same place, in the place with the fine dining, that I was really surprised by were duck tacos. I never imagined that they could have duck in a taco, and I'm a great fan of duck. So they were really delicious. It was served with a passion fruit sauce, so that was something. Gracias. Gracias. So that was something that really surprised me. Now, I've already mentioned that I had cochinita pibil, which is from the southeast of Mexico. Gracias. The southeast of Mexico. And the one taco that I still haven't tried is actually the most popular taco here in Mexico City, and it's known as the taco pastor. So the taco pastor is made with pork. It is made on a spit, as you can see behind me, which is traditionally like the doner kebabs or shish kebabs that we would get at home. You can see here that I don't have any knives or forks, I don't have any napkins. I've just been served my tortilla here on a little piece of paper, and a Mexican author famously talked about what might have been behind the creation of the taco. And I think it's quite a beautiful way to sum it up. He said that he imagined that the inventor wanted to create something where you didn't need any knives or forks. He said that the whole taco would consist of an imaginary spoon, a napkin, a tablecloth, everything that you really need. You don't create any waste at all at the end. So I'm guessing that I eat this taco using the corn tortilla, and with this little paper, I'm going to wipe my hands at the end. And all I'm leaving really for the guys to pick up at the end is this plate. So I think that's really, really good way to eat, actually. I'm getting used to eating with my hands, so let's give this a go. I think I'm going to add some of these many delicious sauces that we have here. So I think I'll go for the green one with the green tomatoes, because we don't have those at home, and I think I'd like to try something new. So looking back over those last few days of culinary experiences in Mexico, I have to say that I don't think I've ever been anywhere with such a variety of food. And for someone like me who absolutely loves to eat, this is one of the best places I've ever visited. To me, really, everything in Mexico is art, and food is no different. They are passionate about food, they're passionate about variety, they're passionate about spiciness. I think I'm going to say goodnight for now, and I'll eat my tacos pastor. So make sure that you follow me on my next video blog to learn a little bit more about Mexican culture, probably to learn a little bit more about Mexican food, and subscribe to my webpage for more information.